All right, we're jumping back into Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. So where we're at now is we are in the security room, and Kay basically put us in there against our will, and I'm here with Fi in the security room. I'm assuming that this will be one of those endings where we're just gonna learn a lot. This won't be a to be continued ending. This is just gonna be we're gonna find out something. And I'm thinking that maybe we're gonna find out something about Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark, but mostly Tenmyoji and Clover. All right, so let's continue in the security room. My playtime's only 7 hours, but I have 11 hours. My timer. What oh, that happened. Wait, why are we here? Did it not save last time? Shit, it didn't save. Well, let's see what I could do to fix that. Save, quit, yes. Options. Skip text on. Shit. Oh my god, it didn't save. That is so... Why do I do this to myself? What up, Caden?
Right. I'm coming.
Well, apparently it didn't save last time.
2,
I messed that up.
0.
So I'm gonna be just skipping a lot, unfortunately. Could it really not skip these cutscenes? Yeah, this is gonna suck a lot. Because so much of this is unskippable.
All through. That's an. It looks. What?
Yeah, I think I forgot to save.
It open. You're that to bring it up. Dokos, come on.
Yeah. Alright, we're already in the Gallon Bay. Okay, this won't take too long. So, and then we ended in security. And then I know
We need. Yes, they should.
the puzzles. So I just need to get the tablet. And I need the... I just need the tablet. Come on, go back. This is what it was like when I basically had to replay Awakening the Sunhook Spire from the beginning because of a soft lock. So it was a lot like this. Okay. I'm pretty mad at myself right now. The last 3 hours of progress. Yo, what up, Baconator? How you doing? Oh, what are you up to? This time I could just keep the radio. I don't need to use it. Doing good? Nice. Anything new? I don't remember what the screwdriver was for. Oh wait, the screwdriver was for the tablet. Oh, I don't have the tablet yet? Ooh, Mario Sunshine. Nice. What are you playing it on? You playing like the Switch? Also, that game is bullshit. Three All-Stars? Yeah, I mean, all of those games are awesome. Mario 64. Nice. Wait a second. Can I just do this? What was it? Like... Shit, what was it? Shit! Like, I can just look this up, can't I? Just look this up on my own stream? I want to see if I can do this. I want to see if the game allows me to just punch in the password, because I already got it. Alright. 1 second. So I'm still in the room. Wait. Oh, I was close. I did... This is what I put in. But it's actually this. No, it probably randomizes it. Shit. Okay. Guess like I just can't cheat my way through. Wait, no. I clicked on the wrong thing. Never mind, let's... Wait. Oh, it wasn't even close, actually. Shit. Hey, okay, cheating. Huh? So you can cheat this. I guess that's kind of intended for when you do multiple playthroughs of this game. Huh. Alright, one moment. What up, Lenia? Okay. So I lost all my progress from last stream. So I gotta redo some stuff. But how you doing, Lenia? Alright. Yeah, I guess I didn't close the game down properly. And then I never saved. You're in London? Nice. What's the occasion? Just Valentine's? I'm doing well. Just chilling. Okay, this is the secret stuff I got about golems and the Chinese room, and now I read them all. So the game can't say I didn't read them. For a concert? What kind of concert? It's like a band or what?
Loud.
No, you are.
Oh yeah, boy.
See what is? And it.
Didn't
The
show.
Nier Orchestra?
You really see.
Like Nier Automata?
Cooper. Right. Well, down.
Golem? Oh, I've heard they're made.
Well, you are. God, I was the original. That's an acronym.
That is
Sure.
awesome.
After.
What's
Well, I figure that's.
It's on my list of
That's
games
way-
to play.
Right then.
Golem?
Well, sure it's just. What? Oh,
If I were to play a Nier game,
Now, and also,
what would you recommend
Does
a
that-
first timer to go with? Is it like a...
my humble I'd know.
Of course.
Right to be all. Well, the golem's effect, which make
In the.
spot so that put everything the meadows fine. That's why the body if we
Huh? Oh, wait. Then what?
well, that armors you reckon I'm right, cool up. That's
This
no
guy
problem.
talks so much.
I can feel who's full. How's when you all get a little tried that. That's you
Then you're.
right.
Ah,
And you.
Yes, me, but last I've been every time.
But
Why? Because you right.
can you come the other?
I can only got the same course. Huh? What? Right. Not sure. Curious. That's a good best get. Just let me know. And what? Tell me, come.
okay, so this is about the Chinese room. Near replicant. Can we write that down?
Yeah.
Is there?
This button.
What? What?
Right, all that so if you see after you've offered wow, we can find Susan in and Mark is this just
So
you listen. Are you say if you forget so what if all you I mean if you're at all what looks like
Oh my gosh. He talks so much.
lay it up. Ah, got something see. Right. Well,
what was it?
patience now. Same thing for the rest of the blokes here.
Isn't there a way to like fast forward?
Fact is,
I've seen it
this
before.
is special when a god makes us look right human, it does.
Okay, there we go. Hey, we're moving. We're moving. Holy shit! This game's awesome again. Woo! Okay, that's how you make it stop. And then, oh no! This is where she lies to me about what she ate and how she's dead. That guy's an asshole. That guy's an asshole. She be cute. I will never betray Luna until the game forces me to.
Seven, 6,
No.
5,
This is even unskippable.
2, 1.
Ally, we're friends.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Look at you, Baconator World Traveler. Oh my gosh, I went through so much. Then she says she knows the killer, but she doesn't know. We're going to Australia in March. Nice. You visiting anyone, or like who are you going with? Like what's going on? Going with Kayla? Very nice, very nice. Kind of an impulse thing? Oh, wow. Impulse trip to Australia. Going to New Zealand and Sweden, or in Sydney? Sweden, Sydney. Awesome. And don't die. Everything kills you over there. Started following more Australian stuff on Reddit. Bad idea. Hey, this is where I am. Alright, found the all skip button. I like the all skip button. Okay. We're back. I only lost 20 minutes of time. Which is better than 3 hours. Alright, so now we are in. So, Fi and I are the only survivors as far as I know. Because we're the only ones that went through the chromatic door. And basically, I'm hoping to find out something through these through the cameras of the security room. That might help with a different timeline. Because this timeline is screwed. We're not escaping at all. There's no way. Is this a lion? What's going on in his mouth? Some kind of button, right? Looks like he can push it. I can barely make it out, but I think there's something carved on the surface. A sun? Wait, so this lion is eating the sun. Yeah. Whatever. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here. I'm gonna push that button. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. I'm not really a voice guy. I guess it's a light switch. The line on the wall has a button with the sun on it and in its mouth. So turn the light on, okay? Yeah, do it. Oh no, it stops when you're in the gameplay mode. Alright, you wanna get banned there, Baconator? What can I take away from you? I can do shit to you? It's like some kind of machine. Can't fuck? You can't fuck? What? All these binders are like that. Shoot. Sorry, bud. Tall machine. No idea what it does. Hopefully nothing bad. Well, I don't want to ban you anymore. I feel bad. Some code that I can't read. Dude, this music is sick. I rubbed it a little and it turned on. I don't think the rest is gonna be that easy though. Look at the screen. We need a password, huh? The login screen. I think we need to put in a password. Okay, give it a shot. Okay. Console has a red chair that goes with it, right? Yeah, so? Nothing, it just caught my eye. This one's the same thing. I barely touch it and it's ready to go. Yeah, it's showing the same thing too. Yellow chair. Then a green chair. Same thing, looks like it. Some binders, code you can't read. Looks like we've got 9 switches. There's a little Thunderbolt icon up here. My guess is these are a bunch of power switches. They're all red. Does that mean they're all off? How about you try and flip some of them? Did you hear something? Yeah, I did. Kind of a starting up sound. We got colored stairs. Red, purple, blue. Or red, purple, cyan, yellow, green, blue. Oh. So that's what that turned on. These are from the security cameras. I thought so. Hey, what about Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark? Can I see them anywhere? That was what my thought was when I got to the security room, is I could find something out about them. You can just see just as well as I can. There's nobody there. No Dio or Kay either. May as well take a look at it though. Damn, nothing. Each screen seems to be for a security camera. I can't see anyone. Floor A, floor B. I wonder if I could control those rooms from here. Okay, if I click anywhere on that console, it kind of, set of 2, just like the other ones. Yeah. Wonder if it means something. Like, what are my items? Hourglass with red sand. Hourglass with yellow sand. There's nothing else here. God, this music kicks ass. What did the line switch do? Okay. Okay, what does... So it's this red and green are just... This is yellow sand. Is that supposed to be yellow? Looks green. Hey, check it out. It's all lit up. Yeah, pretty colorful. Do you think it's a hint? Maybe. I don't know for what though. 11 and 4. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we have to gist. Okay, let's... What could this be? ADGB? Are these not anagrams? It's almost like badge, but it's missing an E. I don't know of a 4-letter word that you could use G, B, and B. D, G, and B. And only one vowel? Dagb? These consonants don't go together. Is that a D? ESD MAS? Mast? Okay, it can't be an anagram because this is a Q, and there's no U in here. So it can't be anagrams. So what could these be if not anagrams? ADGB. ADGB. Okay. So it's not as simple as this is the green password or anything like that. So, and this is, there's 8 hexagons here, and there's an 8 letters that you could put in the password slot. So red, so 323 with green and red. Now, how does that translate to the stairs? I don't see how that pattern could fit on anything with the stairs. Six, 4, 6, 4, 7, 8. Oh. So they don't have like a set amount of letters. Okay, so you can look at these closer. Okay, so those are G's. I thought maybe they were B's for a second. They don't have to be anything. Yeah, that's just A through F. A, G, D, B, yeah. That could be. I mean, I don't really have anything else to go off of. Red, yellow, and green. No, I didn't click that. Okay, I can't make the sand go down. This just says 4 and 11. There's no amount of letters that's 11. There's a lot of G's in here. Thanks for the 3-stream streak. I mean, this looks like almost like Eclipse. Might be some kind of code where the letters translate into something else. Is there something I just didn't click? Let's explore the room again. Let's check this couch. The sofa. Seems perfectly normal. Glass table. There are shelves with hexagons and triangles. They let me turn off the room lights. I haven't figured out. Having a good day? I had a decent day. Felt like I could have done more. But it's okay, can't have great days every day. Pretty chill though. Like, is there a point to turning these off? Trying to see if there's anything that could relate this room to these on the security camera. Can't combine the items. An hourglass. Looks like the sand inside is red. Something's engraved on the top. Looks like the number 4. 4? What the heck does that mean? Well, given the purpose of most hourglasses, I guess it means that it's a 4-second clock. In other words, it takes 4 seconds for all the sand to run through it after you flip it. So no matter where I click on this thing, it just says it's a tall machine. Do I just look at the safe? Is there something on the safe? Same safe as before. Probably open the same way too. We just need to plug in the right password? Yeah. Give it a try. No. Damn it. I don't get it. What are those? Buttons? It's a big screen, blank though. I don't think the power's on. It's a chair. So it just lights up, it doesn't like... How do these make passwords? Do I like have something in my inventory that... Not this. No. Rules. That was a previous password. Previous thing. bald 70, like Walter White? Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Hmm. If I go one letter after this, Q R L M N O P Y. No, this isn't anything. Because I mean, you could do this Q R. No. When I did it first with this one, because the Q didn't make sense. It's like, what if I just transition it one letter off? But I mean, you could just keep doing that though. Like if I went the opposite way. No, this is already not anything. Yeah, RFC. Oh. Huh. What could these possibly mean? Without any other context. There's no other context in this room. Someone's really bad at clicking on things. Oh, this was a 12 digit. Um. Red, yellow, blue. White, blue, green, gray. I thought maybe it had to do with like the binders and like the order they're in, or... Any predictions for the direct mount? I don't know anything about the direct. Is it a partner showcase? What kind of direct is it? That's if we turn those off and then look at the screen. It's not official. Like they didn't announce the direct yet? What do you mean? Not an official direct? Nothing from Nintendo? Yeah, they usually give people like a 24-hour head notice, at least. Maybe the direct was pushed back or something. Yeah, but since they changed it to X, maybe they didn't know how to log on. But my guess is that they pushed back the direct. For one reason or another. They forgot their password. Yeah. Yeah, the password recovery went to Reggie. So, they lost. They had to create a new account. Mario 1985. Luigi's #1. Oh my god, this is completely has me stumped. I can't wait to figure it out and then complain about how it wasn't obvious on what I was supposed to click on. Really dark in here. This is hella dark. This isn't possible. Then it's like green is like boom, 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 boom. S-E-M G, but also. Be easier if I did like this. The thing is, these don't really line up well. So this is a green step. Oh my god, I don't know. These don't line up at all. They have this is 7 letters on top, 6 on the bottom. So it'd be DMD, DG, and then either GDQ or DQN. It doesn't line up. Ugh. Blue, green, and yellow. Oh my gosh, this puzzle's kicking the shit out of me. Oh god. Thanks, Rulio. Hmm. There's nothing unique about this keyboard. Didn't I do that? Like a long time ago? Did I mistype it? Oh my god. I did that a long time ago. I just typed it in as it was, and then I guess I misdid it. I'm so mad. S, G, D, Q, and Y. That's all of them. Would it kill you to take that disdain down like 10%? No, I'm frustrated. Look at the corner of the screen. Yeah, an icon. Icon's supposed to be an hourglass? Touch and find out. Huh. Got it. Not bad. There's an icon on the screen below. Hey, look. The screen's changed. Huh? What the heck is this? There's a different word in each one. Guess we're supposed to shuffle them around until they make a sentence? How? The screen underneath them got the same words in 9 squares. I'm supposed to move the 9 squares? Yep. Well, me is at the end. You will be everything I was. Oh, but there's a period. It's gotta be she knows, because it's I know and you know. So she knows. She knows. I was everything. Will you be me? I will be everything. You was me. He knows I will be you. Will you be everything? That's the question. She knows I was me. These are just nonsense. None of these mean anything. You will be everything. She knows I was me. Okay, maybe if I do a different one. No dice. Get a hold of yourself. I'm just counting on you. Hey, what is that supposed to mean? Okay, let's try these first. What do that icon means? We're going to find out, right? Okay, on it. Change the colors to the correct ones by clicking on the hexagon and triangles. Remember, you have only 4 moves. All green and red triangles. Oh, you figured it out. Not bad. And my reward? Huh. Nice try. Looks like Zero's got something for you, though. You mean this new icon? Right. Huh. What was that noise? Nothing happened on the screen. Look up! The one over your head. Oh? I was you. So these help me. Yep. Huh. How do you like that, puzzle? It's too early to celebrate. Check your screen. Got a new icon. What are you doing? This is just like the other one. Look up. Will be me. I was you. Will be me. I was you. Will be me. I was you. Will be me. No good. Can't get it to work. I seem to think maybe some of these words aren't necessary. Oh. I was you. Will be me. Excuse me, kitty. Guess I'll play on this screen. So I erased I. I will be. I was you, will be me. So the only thing that's blank is the word I. What's getting me is these periods. Like, it's got to end with everything. And what is this? Oh, want your opinion? Not yet. It says, I was you, will be me, and she knows everything. And then it keeps reverting it whenever I take it out. If I just read it like this, am I just supposed to make it I was you? So boom, 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 boom. These two, these two, these two. Will be me. Think about it, it's like I can't just say I was everything she knows because there's a period in everything. So like the period on everything just limits what you could make of this sentence. The same with me, the period. Will be me. Whoops. Hi, Luna. You're not in the way at all. Writing the sentence will be me. I mean, this is the most logical thing I could write up. She knows you will be everything. That was me. I was you. don't get this. What does this have to do with it? I was you. Will be me. I was you, will be me. Got something at the same time for some reason. I will was be you me. Huh, just what I thought. Yeah, looks like you got it. Good work. Nothing changed though. Well, at least not here. Yeah, take a look at the screen up on the wall. Star, moon, moon. I felt no satisfaction from that answer. So it was this on the bottom for some reason. Why is it that on the bottom? That doesn't seem like a sentence to me. And I did that same thing, but I used the top and bottom rows, not the first two rows. Like, I didn't know which. Like it seems arbitrary which ones that goes into. What did I not read it? Moon, star, sun. It opened. So did it. So it did. This card looks familiar. Different image though. Yeah, it's one of the AV room cards. Well, I guess there are two of them actually. These are the star keys the announcer was talking about. And then we've got the same key as usual. Okay, let's get going. Alright, we got some lore, so let's go through the lore real quick. Okay, what secret did I get? Memento Mori. If the ninth lion ate the sun. It appears to be written in some sort of weird paint. Memento Mori is a Latin phrase that translates roughly to remember death / mortality. Ninth clearly refers to ninth, but seems to have been spelled wrong, likely on purpose. Why? Perhaps it's an anagram like the words on the wall on the floor of the warehouse. If it is, what does this one mean? There are too many letters to freaking dissect in order to do an anagram of that whole thing. The hourglass split in the background is actually a 4-second timer. It doesn't have much practical use except for maybe for real impatient people. If you were at a restaurant waiting for your food to come out, for instance, hey, how long do you think this is going to make me wait? I've already flipped this hourglass 100 times. Technically 100 times would only be 400 seconds, which is 6 minutes and 40 seconds. But saying 100 times is much more dramatic, and therefore much more likely to get a desirable response from the wait staff. There are a measure of how much of a gentleman you are. Somewhere deep in the United Kingdom is an organization that tracks all gentlemen, determining their caliber based off of an ancient and Byzantine collection of rules and guidelines. Every year during the spring, a representative of this organization conducts a cursory investigation of each member's behavior, or at least appears to, and then awards gentle points based on what they saw. The following formula is used. Old ladies escorted across the street times Tofats owned times puzzles solved times monies given to gentleman tracking organization equals gentle points. Okay, that's really weird. What's a Tofat? What's a Tofat? This is Top Hat. But they didn't have a space. This is Top Hat. A small survival knife. It has myrmidons stamped onto the flat of the blade. Blade length 150 millimeters. Blade width 30 millimeters. Base thickness 3 millimeters. There's blood, but whose blood? I'm assuming 150, 30, and 3. There's a autopsy report somewhere which talks about wound depth and such. I'm assuming it'll match these numbers. I guess I don't have it in this archive. Several of the hallways on floor B use special locks indicated on the map by arrows. On the far side of each arrow is a lever. Pulling these levers will unlock the locks. Once this has been done, you can explore the entire era at your leisure. The law of cause and effect. Specifically, that a cause might precede every effect. At a quantum level, however, things aren't as immutable. The principle of quantum superposition holds that any physical system, such as electron, exists at least partially in all its theoretical states, or configurations, but when measured gives a result corresponding to only one of them. A classic example of this is a double-slit experiment. I've done this experiment a long time ago in school, when light appears to behave as both a wave and a particle. One of the interesting implications is that, in a sense, you are influencing the past by observing a system. You are defining the cause of an effect you witness, and in a way, altering the past. Normally, I would comment here that the quantum level is where shit gets real, but given the nature of the phenomenon, it seems like it would be more accurate to say that the quantum level is when shit gets unreal. Yeah, because things act both as... what do they call it? It behaves as a particle and a wave. Well, Ronald Knox, mystery writer from the UK, published the following as his rules for writing a mystery novel. Criminal must be mentioned early on. All supernatural and preternatural agencies are ruled out. No more than one secret room or passage. No hitherto undiscovered poisons may be used, or any appliance which will need a long scientific explanation. No one with extrasensory perception or similar powers can appear. No accident must ever help the detective, nor must ever have an unaccountable intuition which proves to be right. The detective must not commit the crime. The detective must declare any clues he may discover. The stupid friend of the detective, the Watson, may conceal nothing from the reader. Twin brothers and double agents generally must not appear unannounced. My favorite of all these writing rules is no accident must ever help the detective. It's always annoying in shows when it's just like something lucky happens in a show that helps the protagonist. I've heard that it's always better if things happen by chance, that they are a hindrance to the plot, as opposed to helping the plot. I remember like listening to the Breaking Bad podcast and learning a lot about how their writing went and how no matter what the protagonist did, no matter what they could calculate, there's always a chance that something random could happen that could kind of fuck up their greatest of plans. So if something were to happen by chance, it's usually for the detriment of the hero, which I've always liked. You ready? Yes, of course I am. Get on with it. Right. Here we go then. 3, 2, 1. That was painful, that escape room. My goodness.
Wait. I just realized something.
What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage. Are you following me?
Can we rewind it? Yeah, you're talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past? If they store that, we won't be able to see it.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Unfortunately, it's on a 2-hour timer, and yeah, it recorded over anything useful because I took so long. What do we do?
Leave that to me.
You know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles. Everything's designed to do something. And once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things,
Guess and check.
it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to.
Yep.
See?
You just described trial and error. Monitoring video data. Looks like this is it.
Knock it off.
Good work.
Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
That's what you've been doing this whole time. But you are better than me, so. What? The heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
By 0?
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Damn. Well, that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Hey, what's this?
You want to open it?
Yeah.
It says Gollum status.
That should be the system logs of those robots. I told you about them in the pantry, remember?
Yeah. You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Everything here's been erased too.
Looks like it.
I don't see the Golem dude though. He had his ended in Golem. None of these end in Golem. Guess there isn't anything we can. Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. Golem. There he is. I knew it. That Golem meant is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Gollum, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah. But he said that what passes for a Golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then... Try the one that says cache. Huh. These file names all seem like random characters. Whatever. Let's pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Hell is this? Sigma and... Yeah, that's what I thought. It's probably from right after Kay decked us. Oh, that's both of us. We'll be tossed into the white door on the left in a minute. Just watch. He dragged me. Picked her up, dragged me.
interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here.
Exactly.
So, if we go back through these files...
Yeah. We might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice! Great work, Sigma.
Don't patronize me. Come on, I told you I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. The security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
Okay, so they went through the door too. That leaves Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark. I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. I staggered, my balance gone. Hey, are you alright? What's going on? What is she talking like that? You don't look really good. Your skin is all pale. Maybe you should sit down for a minute. She sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What's going on here? I'm guessing I was injected. I can't understand what she's saying. Come on, say something. Are you there? Your eyes are looking blank. Kind of blank. And why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video fast forward. What the hell is... Wait. Could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. So it just looks like everything is speeding up. Hey Sigma, what the heck is up with you? Look, there's a... As over there. Why don't you... There's a sofa over there. Why don't you lie down for a bit? I couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut, and I tried to sort out what was happening to me. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Vi, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Her voice sounded normal again, and she wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe I've got lost and found?
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. I think I must just be getting tired. Kind of surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
Yeah, it was a good burn by far. For just a moment, I thought of Radical 6. But I didn't want to worry Fi if I didn't have to. Better just to stay quiet about it.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
Radical 6? I thought it was Radical 6. Haven't I seen it before? What are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
When was this recorded?
You'll see in a minute.
There on the right, that looks like some sort of time code?
Can you figure it out?
No. Just a bunch of numbers. Can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Well, they should be in order. Lowest to highest, for soonest to latest. Huh? Oh, it's K.
Yeah.
He looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
Whoa, they got quite the resolution here. 21 minutes. So it means this is footage from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
That would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met with him, right? That means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this was right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other
I
angles?
looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened, right? Around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right?
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh? Oh. Someone's coming in. Luna. Is that Clover behind her?
Yeah. This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. It looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track? There's giant speakers here.
Want to listen to it?
What the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, we won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Huh?
Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey. They're gone. As I watched, Clover move steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another? No. You said this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That
Hold on.
means...
Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in just missing her.
Dio? He disappeared too. Down below the bottom of this frame. What's he up to?
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Why?
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
You're saying he was lying. He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
Yeah, maybe Dio and Luna are both kind of on the same mission. That's my guess. That means that Luna must have killed someone in order to get in as well. But we haven't seen another body, so... maybe she got in a different way? I don't know. Whatever it was, it happened during this time. Or it could just be something else.
Yeah, I think so.
Right now, he's left. It looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like what?
The cyan door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
God, he just missed him. It's Kay. Ah, we heard Kay open the cyan door. He panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes.
16 minutes?
It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Sure.
Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
This is where he checks his watch. There's Kay, and from the bottom of the frame, he's checking the time on his wristlet. Come full circle.
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence.
Yeah, it could have been Clover or Dio or Kay.
But it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
Well, I mean, Clover was freaking yelling at her and then panicked and ran out of the room. Then Dio came over later, I think with ulterior motives. And then Kay seemed to stumble on her and try to resuscitate her. Okay, we don't need to go through this again. Because I just did this in my head. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is Clover.
What makes you think so? Luna could still have been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
The footage isn't alone to tell us enough who the killer is. If we take one thing into account, then the case against Clover gets a lot stronger.
And what is that element?
Dio's behavior at the white doors. Kay wanted to enter the white doors. I told him I wouldn't leave 3 people to die. Do you remember what Dio said?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He also knew that only you and I would be going through the door. Do you get it?
Yeah.
He
knew
knew.
he had Luna's bracelet. Which means he also knew Luna was dead.
So he knew Luna was dead.
Is that what you're getting at?
Exactly. If he didn't know she was dead, he wouldn't have never said that. Then when Kay suggested we go through the doors, he would have brought it up. That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through without Luna? But he didn't even mention her. Like he didn't expect her to be there. Why would he do that? I can only think of 2 reasons. One, that when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead. Or 2, he killed Luna himself. The second one doesn't seem likely though. If Dio had killed Luna, he probably would have made a point to hide that. I'm guessing he probably would have asked where she was. Where's Luna? Sigma and Phi won't be able to get through the white doors without her. He seems like the kind of guy who would go out of his way to feign ignorance of the crime he committed. In this case, though, he said nothing. It doesn't clear him, of course, but it does make it a lot less likely that he was the killer. If he wasn't the killer, then we're left to only one other option.
When Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Yep. That's how I see it.
Interesting. That's pretty much what I thought too. And it does seem like Clover had a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yes. The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off, or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
We know that Clover is good at murdering from the last game. Where did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. There's one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No, nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
Huh. So, Zero Senior's identity?
Still unknown.
Okay. Let's go find Clover. Guess we're not gonna know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
Yeah. because we know that Kay and Dio went through the other door, but if they didn't in time, they would have just died on the spot, right? She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
Oh. Observer Herb. Welcome in. You bring friends. What's going on? How's it going? How you doing? How was stream? Welcome in, welcome. I'll check out your stream in a bit. Thanks for the raid. How's everyone doing? What were you playing? And what's up? I'm Grady80. I'm playing Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. Big fan of 999, so obviously I had to play the sequel. You were playing an escape room that reminded you of Zero Escape. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is kind of started a little bit rocky, but the more and more the paths and the stories are kind of intertwining, the more interesting this game is getting.
Alright, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward
But thanks
the
for the raid,
elevator.
I appreciate it. The story is wild. Yeah, well, I haven't even gotten a single exit yet. I gotten one game over where Kay escaped with no one else. He tricked me that he left by his own. And then I got a like to be continued ending where we found Dio, we found Quark in a medical observation little like capsule bed. We put Dio in one of them because we found out that he murdered the old lady, and then we found him later dead and his bracelet broken. And then there was something we could do with that bracelet to then get to the next door, but we didn't know how yet. Because I think I need to get a different ending before I get to that one, because there's a piece of information that I need. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I've gone through, yeah, I'm 13 hours in, no real endings. We watched a friend play through the whole series.
Got it.
It's a great series. The dialogue could get a little bit redundant, but I mean, if it serves a good story, I could get past my criticisms and still enjoy it. Sorry, one sec. Alright, just gotta give you a quick shout out, because I think, well, I'm gonna go check you out later.
I'll take 3 and 4.
And I just encourage people in my stream to go check you out. If you like escape games, if you like 999, got good taste in my book. Got it. Alright. Yeah, mostly the pace of the story, and they kind of over-explain things, but then they make these crazy logical leaps. Like they're like the most crazy intelligent people in the world, and then they're the stupidest and need to talk through everything type stuff. Alice. Luna. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. Oh, I like her necklace. The bird in a cage. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just a strange cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel like it's that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4.
Hi, Luna. Hi, kitty.
What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. Kitty? The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong? You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Yeah. You're right. I turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. Hey, kitty. Okay, do you mind not stepping on my phone, kitty? Thank you. My cat's name is Luna. Hi, Luna. Oh, shit. The first thing I felt was a strange cold sweat of terror. She's got blood on her finger. It looks like she was struggling with the handcuff. My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea into my throat. The lead ball turned into ice and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. The cool, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I had left. I wrapped a trembling head around the end of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs, and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take a long, deep breath. Finally opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah. I guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed. Why?
Look. See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably not.
There's a cut on Temioji's left hand. Oh god. Looks like it's probably from a knife or something similar. I don't like to look at that kind of shit. Must have been deep.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
The penalty? When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles in their bracelets activated and...
Yeah.
Yep.
You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them.
You know that's why they were handcuffed to the sink? Or do you think that's why they're handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah. You've got a point. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
You find something?
Yeah.
Fi bent down to pick up something and handed it to me. A cyan bracelet. This was Quark's.
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What's Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no. Hold on. Quark bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops, your bracelet comes off.
But I also know that Quark's bracelet came off and he was alive in the medical treatment room. Whatever that room was called. No, this can't be happening. Not Quark.
Hey, Sigma. Calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
But
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of Hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. So Junior told us the only way to come off is when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right. He's got 9 BP. But if he left, that means the 9 door can never be opened again. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back and left his bracelet here? Oh, that's impossible too. So Junior said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead, huh? You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Huh. Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough!
Did you just slap me? Good.
Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Why is that what my dude thinks of? Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Fi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues.
Kind of clues.
To who might have killed them. Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
With Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it.
Right.
You don't think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
I knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look.
The blood on her finger?
See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it does.
Sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. It must be Tenmyoji's.
It says 016.
Or 910. But if she's writing down like this, 016.
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere.
016? Please come up with it, Fi.
It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer.
What up, Alice Malice?
She must have written them after she got hit with a soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who killed her.
16. The only people who could have done it are K and Dio. This is some Dragon Rampa shit right here. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No. There's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Is Danganronpa this dark? Damn it. Is much more disturbing? Oh shit. Very much. Alright. Just dead people? Running people in blood? Never played it. No. Damn it, this is hopeless. Can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. What about the old woman we found? It's a game you got a request from me? I'd like it. Okay. Who killed her? The movement of the AB room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up with a handkerchief. It's a bunch of teenagers killing each other. My friend Han Anning did a playthrough of all the official games. So who could have killed her? Footage from the security camera paired Dio's behavior makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. Got some good first plays on the YouTube channel. Well, if I'm gonna play it, I can't watch it. You don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior. And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game exist and why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, Where is this? When is this? Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. I feel like my head's about to explode. Please, Fi. Give me something. Anything. Clue, hint, come on. You've got to have something.
The luminol.
Yeah, can we get the luminol from the rec room? Huh.
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
And that's how... And they used that spray bottle to figure out something that resulted in them wanting to handcuff Clover and Tenmyoji to the sink there.
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood.
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle or whatever they want to test. But they'd also need to turn off the lights and observe them. So maybe... that person tied them up so they couldn't escape while he sprayed them.
That's it?
No, wait, you're right. No more reacts when the organic compound glows, but glows really faint.
So?
So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see anything glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean the rec room. Fi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. We had a feeling deep in our gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough we've been looking for. It's going to be to be continued. Is this the only room with dimmable lights? The rec room? Alright, there's the rec room. Keep me in suspense. Looks normal. Looks normal. You're telling me Quark did all this? Everything in this room ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. So Quark is a robot that was programmed by Kay's father. So somehow Quark can shut down, which makes the bracelet think that they're dead. Bracelet can come off. We're gonna die. The only one left is Quark. We didn't kill them. We've been with Fi this whole time. Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. With such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defense response designed to protect the brain from constant emotional bombardment? They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death. But when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say two species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving because they feel no pain. Some of Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, Species A is eliminated and only Species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B. I'm no exception. That's why I could look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution had changed my fear into ecstasy. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors? No.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah? You're right. He is still out there. So that mean he killed them? I mean, you said that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. We've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only person alive, you, me, and Quark. That means...
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
A robot could. Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Vi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved the puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time. One time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far from one another. If the round trip took a minute and she'd killed them in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt everything was being fast-forwarded. Probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. You know, how long had I been like that? It might have been only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And where had something like mental processing speed dropped and coming from? What up, Joke? What up, Joe? Into the button, welcome. Welcome in, Raiders. Gothmer L. Welcome. What up, Joke? How you doing, bud? How was stream? Oh yeah, people are dead here. Hey, what you doing there, Fi?
Checking their bodies like before.
Don't think I don't know your secret. You had the game running for 12 hours. And it's awfully confident how quick you figured out these puzzles. Haha.
I decided to start with Dio.
You find anything?
Yeah. 2 things, actually.
Oh?
Take a look at this.
Oh. Joke. one thing that I found awesome. The Turing test is referenced in this game. Designed to gauge a computer's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior, first developed by British mathematician Alan Turing. Which, I just played 2064 Read-Only Memories, and one of the characters' name is Turing, and they were an AI robot. Basically, a robot with extremely smart AI. So I thought it was really funny that right after I played that game, then this game mentions the Turing test. Mm-hmm. Take a look at this. A knife.
Yeah.
There's something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons is the name of the manufacturer.
Don't know. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
The one buried in Alice? Yeah, the one that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I've heard those numbers before.
Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters.
Yeah.
Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yep. That's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Right, well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound.
Info dumping like a champ. Queen Phi.
Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom, and wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is.
I can't think of someone getting
In
stabbed
other words,
without like getting just like my head just getting woozy and just like feeling faint. Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right? So if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I mean is, why'd he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No. Wait. Hold on a sec. I'm getting confused here. You literally studied cadavers and you still hate stuff like that? I can't stand it. Like, watching... I've seen Saw 1 and Saw 2. Saw 2, I have a vivid memory of a certain scene. The guy was like using a knife to cut out flesh. It was like, oh god, I can't. It's a vivid memory because of how much I can't stand it. And like health class, like seeing like videos like inside people's bodies, like I literally get woozy. I've never fainted before. I had a coworker that fainted in health class before, so I'm not that bad, but I still hate it.
Right.
Okay. She picked it up when she found it wrapped in a handkerchief in the warehouse. So Dio took it from her and stabbed her? If that's what happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? Why do you leave it there for us to see and come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said? I found two things. There was the knife and... this.
I still don't know what this is. This is that key.
What do you mean, that key?
We found it in the Galen Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Al said it might be important. So she'd hang on to it just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah.
And now Dio's got it.
Yeah. So that's what Dio took off of Alice's body?
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait. Kay's key?
Oh man.
Oh, the key to the back of his helmet?
You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
Oh, I didn't know. What do you mean?
Get over here. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
You're gonna take off his helmet? She walked over to Kay's head and knelt down to one knee and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh, yeah. So that's it. It unlocks his suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Before I had time to prepare myself, I shoved the key into the slot and twisted. But
It's no good.
don't tell me the blood prevented it.
Can't get it open.
Why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
Saying it shorted the suit out or something?
I think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
You think Dio knew when he took it? Is Kay asking for it? Yeah, he was asking for the key. But, I think Quark misunderstood.
I wonder...
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
Yeah. No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
Keep a bag nearby or something.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
She'd only been searching for a few seconds before she stopped and pulled out something out of
Look.
Kay's robes. What is it?
A spray bottle with luminol in it.
Did he lock them to the sink? That's the one Tenmyoji had.
Yeah.
Does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the sink?
We don't know yet.
Why not?
Kay might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this.
Huh.
Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Gonna check for a luminol reaction?
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
That's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
Done.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
The other side of the bracelet is glowing.
Exactly.
But why?
Because there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
It was sprayed and then he was stabbed. That leaves the old woman, Alice, and Tenmyoji.
Right.
We know from a different reality that he said he killed the old woman. Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Tenmyoji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have had blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
Huh. I wonder which it was. It was the old woman's, we know from a different
No idea.
reality.
But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah?
Is that my first timeline? Yeah.
I don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps? After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Another descendant of Species B.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
what? What the hell's happening? It's impossible.
Quark,
Quark? Quark opened a gate?
whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
I know. I'm coming. Quark's has been running around this whole time. Dead bodies everywhere. Haven't run into him yet. Dude, they did a good job with this game because I have no idea if Quark's gonna just kill us randomly or not. No, he must be in a room, right? He has to be in an AB room. Damn it. There's no one here. Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open the AB gate anyway? Without a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get it open. Unless he took a star key off of K.
You must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them.
Right.
Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh. Huh. Alright, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. Oh, North would I know where he might be.
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
You know something I don't? Ah. The room Dio and Kay investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
course. Besides, Quark might be there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move. The door says director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
I hope it has one of those chairs.
Chairs?
You know, the folding one that says director on the back? I've always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action, or cut, or double decaf chai soy latte, now.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yes. Aren't you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Yeah, what if Zero Senior was in there waiting for us?
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You don't need to keep asking me if...
Huh?
There's no one here.
I don't like this music. It's dissonant. It's spooky. The computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell's this?
A lion.
Eating the sun. Just
A
biting.
sun?
There's a couple input fields for a user ID and a password.
Probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
Fi turned and headed off toward a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to a desk. I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Lion biting the... To be continued. Memento Noir. If the 9th lion ate the sun. Memento Mori. Remember death. Could this be the 9th lion? Then maybe... Memento Mori, remember death. Memento Mori, remember death. So this is deaths from previous playthroughs. So it's going to be continued, because I haven't experienced all the deaths. Memento Mori, remember death. Memento Mori, remember. It doesn't fit. 9? It was no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and password somewhere before. Did I fuck that up? Did I know it? I don't know it. Rip. It wasn't from the computer room? Not Reminiscence or Beacon of Hope? I won't get it. Okay. Hey, look, it saved. Hopefully it stays saved. There's still more? I didn't get anywhere. Oh my god. Ah! There's so many paths in this game. One third completed? Not as if, not even. 1/4 maybe. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to end my stream here. It's way too late. I keep staying up way too late with this game. All right, well, thank you everyone for hanging out. Thanks for everyone that came in on the raids. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you, Joke and Observer Herb. Take care. Let's go pass this raid train over to Zelgrius the Brave. So I've raided before, but not very often. They're playing some Kingdom Hearts. The one with Terra in it. Which one? With Aqua, Terra, and like little blonde-haired kid dude. Which one is that? One of the spin-offs. We play 3 different people. Oh, I don't remember Kingdom Hearts. The story's so easy to remember, though. Riku? No, it was Birth by Sleep? It might be Birth by Sleep. Yeah, well, Zelgris is playing some Birth by Sleep. I gotta hit the hay. I already took my sleeping pills like an hour ago, so they're actually already hitting. So yeah, take it easy, everyone. Have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow to play more of this. All right, peace out, everyone.